It's your boy Dan from the UK, says Bluey. Jessie says finally. Alright, so a little bit of friendly banter between the two. Jessie versus Bluey is going to be a bit of a grudge match. I think that Jessie is the favourite, definitely by ladder ranking. Jessie's somewhere like 25th in the world at the moment, and Bluey's something like 80th if I recall. He's been hanging pretty solidly in the top 100 though, has Bluey. And although it doesn't seem like a... Wait, there's no way that the... Did we get default camera glitch on both people? Are you kidding me? Both players got default camera glitch at the same time. I'll have to tell them. Can you guys change your FOV by 1 and then and then back again? It's spectator glitch. All right, I think we did it.
No.
Yeah, we. What? I think Jessie did it. Bluey said no. For goodness sake. I have big dreams back to the 14 months. Looks like the superior FOV of Jessie is just dominating right now. 2 kickoff goals in a row. Bluey nowhere near the middle of the ball there. Yeah, thanks, man. Alright, so Jessie's good. Looks like Bluey might be good as well. I think he does play with his more zoomed in camera, so he's fixed it. As you can see, it's a very wide view, even though it is zoomed in. Jessie, meanwhile, likes to play a little bit more of that close to the... Or no, further out camera setting, which is good for dribbling. Bluey likes to be really, really close so he can redirect with precision. Thanks for the 100 bits, Vitality. I appreciate that. Yeah, the tournament later on is going to be Diamonds and Champions. Just Champ 1s. Just Diamond 1, Diamond 2, Diamond 3. Is there Diamond 4? No, there's not. And Champ 1. So those four ranks. Is everybody just giving Yukio some love right now? What a shot by Bluey. Look at how he's able to hook this from the corner straight into the net with no worry about it bouncing. Good placement, good speed. Jessie perhaps not expecting Bluey to take a shot there. He could have thrown himself in the way of the ball, but he was worried to do so in case Bluey mind gamed him. He's a little bit scared of the mind game. Whoa, I can't read that name. I tried to do it at a glance. Oh my goodness, Bluey! Using Jessie's own moves against him. What a comeback. Double kickoff goal for Jessie. And then Bluey with 3 goals in a row. And let's tilt Jessie a little bit. I know he's going to be really tilted because I was the only person watching that replay, but nobody really cares. We're just gonna go for that right now. He always tells me how tilted he is when casters watch replays of goals in the middle of a tournament. Bluey's not done yet. He's going for a ceiling shot. We've got the camera glitch on him, so we're just going to go to Jessie real quick. Bluey secures it though. The camera glitch I'm talking about is he's stuck previously on fixed camera. Now, of course, we know better. We know he's using ball camera there.
That you are one of the best Rocket League streamers out there, and we all love and appreciate your content.
Is this going to get really mean in a second?
From the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much, Jessie. Jessie.
See, I told you it was going to get mean. I knew it was going to get mean. Just because I just saw who subbed, I was like, there's no way that this message is going to stay kind right until the end. So thanks to Gavila for the 11 months. I do appreciate that. Jessie going for an air dribble bump of his own, doesn't make contact, and Bluey still dominating the midfield play. Jessie is just sitting on those 2 kickoff goals right now. He's not able to get anything else working. And Bluey, meanwhile, is threatening yet again. He's got him up 5-2. Can you believe this? Johnny slugging brute. Listen, this is like my only drink. I just got 1 beer from the fridge because I went to the kitchen and I was like, do I want tea, coffee, beer? Couldn't decide, then I just went for beer because I'm lazy.
I got you a gift.
Hiroshi, thanks for the 1,000 Bitcoin, man. Jessie is still looking second best in game 1. He is the ranked, or rather, what I mean to say is, Jessie is way higher ranked at the moment than Bluey in 1v1, which is due to Jessie playing more 1v1 than Bluey, but also he iced, I think we would all agree, is the more accomplished 1v1 player in the past, and definitely the more experienced showmatch player in the past. One of the only players in the world to ever beat 30 peak in a series.
Truly make a difference.
Save the Pacific Northwest Tree Octopus. Is this a real problem? Is that real? Good save there by Jessie. The ball was almost all the way across the line, but not quite. Bluey's going to try and air dribble this from a tight angle. We know that he is more than capable of that, but he didn't have enough boost this time. Still, though, sitting very pretty in a 4-goal lead. And he's going to be feeling extra good about that because he knows, just like all of us do, that the only goals that Jessie has been able to score so far are those 2 kickoff goals at the start of the game. I just remembered, I do have chat enabled. Of course I do. People have been talking. What am I doing? Bluey doesn't even need the dunk. The air dribble is enough to get past Jessie, who may have been scared to contest here. He was waiting for another touch for Bluey, but he waited a bit too long, and that's 7 goals in a row for Bluey. I want to remind you guys, last time Bluey played a best of 5 1v1 on my stream, he was able to beat Alpha 54, who is another very high rated 1v1 player, an up and coming player in Europe, and of course he is French, so pretty much guarantees that he's going to be good at 1v1 and 2v2. For the time being though, Jessie is all over the place, and of course surely Bluey can dish this in. He's got no time though. Jessie's back. You saw that hesitation from Jessie. Good dodge on the demo there by Bluey. After Jessie got bumped by Bluey just moments ago, he just stopped moving entirely, and that is very, very bad news, because I'm sure all of you who've seen Jessie stream before know that that's when he's tilted, and you can usually tell a lot by the body language of their car. So that's bad news for Jessie fans. He's not playing well, and he is getting demolished. 8 goals in a row for Bluey. You know, I've got to be honest with you guys. Bluey's playing really well. The offensive repertoire that he's showing at the moment would be hard for anybody to stop. He's played very, very safe, especially for someone who's definitely not a 1v1 main. A great 1v1 player, but not a 1v1 main. And he's been able to play so safely, again, defending Jessie's air dribble bump. We weren't able to catch that one from Jessie's POV because I think he still has... Oh no, okay, he's lost that glitch where he's stuck in ball cam. Now Bluey's stuck in fixed cam. For goodness sake, Psyonix, fix this. We still get to see Bluey scoring a great ceiling shot. Luckily for us, the fact that the camera was glitched there didn't really change too much. Can you guys believe what is happening? 9 goals in a row. How is Jessie going to come back from this? This is one of the most crushing defeats he's ever suffered in his entire career. Far less in a streamed show match against Bluey.
One of the longest cultivated plants. Broad beans, also called faba beans, in their wild state the size of a small fingernail.
Surely Bluey can't make it 10. I say that, but he looks a favourite.
In a form improved.
This is a spam about beans for anybody who can't hear it. Bluey with another bump goal! You've got to be kidding me. That is 10-2, and what a way to do it. Using Jessie's own weapon against him, and I want you guys to know, I wasn't the only one watching that replay. Bluey's name was in the bottom corner as well. He wanted Jessie to see that. He wanted Jessie to have to watch that again, to experience it twice. 11-2. 11 goals in a row. Bluey is on fire. Absolutely on fire. And to be using Jessie's signature move against him has to be so frustrating for Jessie, who has tried and failed to make that same move work this game. 12-2. We have a 10-goal differential. The record differential scoreline in showmatch history is 13 goals. Cornovi 17 over Insolences 4. Bluey is on track for setting a new record. It is perhaps worth mentioning that the last time someone was close to beating that record was Fairy Peak against Jessie, and Jessie forfeited the game early. He can't do that right now though. This is game 1. He wants to try and get something going before game 2 has to begin. 12 goals in a row for Bluey. Tries the wave dash dribble. Jessie shuts it down. Thank goodness. Jessie's finally been able to stop something that Bluey's done. But apart from that, this has just been the Bluey show. He's been making every single offensive move that he's wanted to do work to perfection. Even though some of them have been arguably risky plays, arguably low percentage plays, you can tell that he's just feeling good today. He's just moving around very, very smoothly. He's not wasting boost. He's not making heavy, heavy risky plays. He's just playing really well. There's no other way to say it. And that is massive, a massive upset. If I'd seen, you know, a close victory for Bluey in this game, I wouldn't have been too surprised. There's that was fun from Jessie. Pretty typical of Jessie to drop that was fun, for those of you who don't know him too well. But wow. Oh, for goodness sake, we got the bug again. FOV bug is back. Lamau. Okay, that's really good. We've just got so many spectator glitches at the moment. The double FOV bug. We're both on default camera settings here, and not only that, Bluey's stuck on fixed camera. Great. Very good news. Alright, so we're just going to be on fixed camera to Bluey for a while. This isn't me. This is just, you know, how we play Rocket League these days. Trying to get a dish play, doesn't get it in. Oh yes, he does actually. Excuse me. I couldn't really tell because ball camera is not on. But Bluey takes it way over to the back post and barely touches it in. He did get a touch there. You know that because the ball or the camera slowed down into 50% speed. And it does that for the final touch that a player makes before the ball goes into the net. The player who scored the goal, that is. Good save by Bluey. He's recovered on the inside of the post. Pre-jumps to get another save. This is ridiculous, but Jessie's pressure is just too much. And even Bluey couldn't keep that one out. What a save by Bluey to pre-jump there. And, you know, credit to Jessie as well. Getting around that ball on the half volley was no mean feat as well. 1-1. Jessie, for the first time in the last 13 goals, stops Bluey from scoring. I'll catch up to all the alerts after this show match, guys. I'm way behind right now. But this just shows what happens when you put a player into a 1v1 scenario who has incredible goalkeeping, incredible striking ability, and very, very quick recovery mechanics. That is how I would describe Bluey to you guys. Ridiculous threat, ridiculous reactive goalkeeping, very like Flores in that regard. And his boost management and recoveries are second to none. That is why we're seeing him succeed at the moment. Jessie needs to try and outsmart Bluey, who again gets a clean challenge in and wave dashes into the midfield to contest. Again, almost no boost. Look at that wave dash into flip to get immediately up to supersonic, win the 50-50, and he's up again, this time 3-1. And Jessie really needs to change something. I want to see him try and slow down this game because Bluey is just looking so at home in this fast style of play. 4-1. Jessie is in an absolutely terrible position. Smart play by Bluey there to actually change side. He was on the left and he changed over to the right to wrong foot Jessie. Jessie was trying to shadow, but you can't shadow from the opposite side really. He was forced into a challenge from a position he didn't really want to do one from. And Bluey again with the ceiling shot. That's 3 out of 3. This might be his best one yet. Look at the placement. Air rolls at the last second to find the top corner, bar down and in. And I know a couple of you guys are saying Jessie's washed, Jessie's not playing well today, but what do you do against Bluey when he's playing this well? Jessie must be hoping that Bluey gets nervous at some point, starts to let him in free goals, starts to miss his ceiling shot, starts to just do something wrong. And that might be a sign of things to come. Bluey not getting a save in a position we'd expect him to. Save it, lol. How's Jessie supposed to save that? The only way that he could really have saved that, in all honesty, is to get up super, super early. Try to contest before, try to contest the ball as Bluey's still resetting his dodge on the ceiling. We've got a ton of the fixed camera glitch today, guys, so apologies about that. I'm trying my best to follow this play, but I refuse to use autocam, and both players have the fixed camera glitch, so we're going to be swapping POV a lot. And if that's making you guys get a little bit disorientated, I do apologize, but I refuse to use autocam because I don't know, autocam sucks for 1v1. Try director. I mean, I prefer to be able to see when people turn off ball cam, though. You know what I mean? I prefer to be able to see when people turn off ball cam. I hate forced ball cam as well. It's just bad.
For some spam.
The spam didn't work. Get wrecked, mate. Good try though. A bunch of open or closed bracket colons. No luck this time. But I mean, I can tell. The only reason I mentioned that camera glitch is because I know somebody's probably going to talk about it, and I just want to say I am aware of it. And I'm trying to work around it, and hopefully you guys don't mind me changing POV a lot more today than I usually would. That's just something that you can give your feedback on. Jessie has managed to weather the storm, but he's got to do more than that. He's got to start the comeback sooner rather than later, because Bluey has looked so good today, and he continues to look very good. That's a great save by Jessie, in fairness. Doesn't have enough boost to start the ball carry. He's looking for the boost at the side of the field. Bluey's going to give it to him by backing off to the corner. Jessie with the mind game, pops it last second. That could be the turning point. That is a huge goal for Jessie to win a mind game in a series where he's not just been second best mechanically, but also second best in the back and forth mind game aspect of 1v1 Rocket League. Jessie's looked second best in pretty much all aspects of the series so far. Bluey tries to early dodge, can't get back in time, and now we have a tie game. And this is exactly what Jessie wants. He's tried to stabilize his defense, stop conceding goals. Looks like he's managed to do that. And the way that he's managed to do that is by slowing down the play. He's trying to control the match. This is player view, apparently. I don't think it was. I think Jessie was no doubt, like... I swear we were stuck on what do you call it, ball cam there, when Jessie wasn't using ball cam. But you never know. You never know. Psionics are aware of these issues. They're working on fixes. They're going to get a mini update coming out pretty soon, just so that you guys are aware. Not just that, apparently the server bugs and all, but basically all the bugs that have been reported are being worked on. Good volley, but an even better save by Jessie, setting up an open net shot, which he's missed. Jessie can't afford to miss it, and he's also left the boost in the back corner. Hanging around the middle, hoping it's going to bounce flat.
Is a ball cam glitch simulator developed and published by
For goodness sake.
The game was first released for Microsoft Windows and PlayStation 4 in July 2015, with ports for Xbox One, Mac OS, Linux, and Nintendo.
Oh my goodness, Bluey!
Later on.
The speed of this guy's recoveries are just ridiculous. Look how quickly he comes into Jessie's field of view there. He just flies into the play, taking Jessie completely by surprise. We already knew that that had probably occurred when we saw how Bluey was able to come in from the side there and score the reverse aerial shot from a tight angle. But we only get told the full story when we then look again on Jessie's POV and see that Bluey just came in so quickly there. Far faster than even Jessie could anticipate. Who's looking for a bump, gets it! And that should be a tie game. Oh my goodness! The ball is rolling in, finally! I thought maybe the ball was rolling off target. If Jessie makes contact with this ball, let's see, I'm going to use AutoCam. Okay, no, he didn't. I thought perhaps that Jessie had accidentally saved the ball by demoing Bluey and then got bumped into it, which would have no doubt tilted him beyond belief. Fortunately for him, the ball was still rolling on target, albeit slowly, because the blast of the explosion slowed it down momentarily. Bluey is again though playing so intelligently. Look at how he fades away from this 50-50, preventing Jessie from getting multiple contacts. Straight into the lead again. 7-6 with 25 seconds left. Bluey showing us that he really can go toe-to-toe with a very experienced 1v1 versus 1 player, a very experienced showmatch player, and someone who's had plenty of experience playing under pressure as well, as Jessie is a regular streamer on Twitch. Can Jessie find the open net? He's looking for the controlled approach, and he finds it. Well played. Under an immense amount of pressure, with the countdown ticking down from 10. All of you guys watching at home probably hoping that he's going to hit the crossbar. But he's been able to not just do that, but set up the winning shot with a flick. He's looking for the bump, but Bluey stops it. Over the top. Bluey has done so well to avoid Jessie's bump goals, which, you know, he hasn't avoided all of them, but if you guys watch Jessie play, he usually gets a lot more of these working than he's been able to do today against Bluey, who again has the ball under his control, and he's going to take it. The speed of recovery into the air roll shot, just too much for Jessie to handle. And that is 2-0 for Bluey. I bet none of you saw that coming. I thought, you know, Bluey taking a game 1 maybe, game 2, yeah, I could see that. But taking 2 games in a row, that is something I really did not anticipate. He is 2-0 up in a best of 5, and Jessie has to do something right now. He stabilized in that game. FOV bug again. Lol. It's just, I don't know why this is a thing. This is ridiculous. Both players having the FOV bug. Like, what is going on? Hopefully they don't bother changing it until after a goal gets scored, because that's not the reason I told them. Yeah, it looks like they're both just going to focus on their gameplay and then worry about changing the FOV after a goal goes in, which right now looks like it could have been Jessie. However, he's hit the post on both sides of the goal. Defense shining again for Bluey. Can Jessie mix up his offense enough to take Bluey by surprise, who right now is again on the rebound? Jessie with a pre-jump save. It was hard to see that one, but Jessie predicted Bluey's rebound there. Huge amount of respect for his opponent. Alright, it's fixed now. I just wanted to let them know. So I don't know what that FOV bug, how that's happening, but it's fixed. I'm pretty sure they didn't change their FOV. If anybody new here, what usually happens is if a player has default camera, when you spectate their first person view, They just have to go to their camera settings, change FOV, and then change it back. They don't actually have to change it back, just change FOV and it fixes it. But of course they obviously want to change it back, so they don't have to change their camera. But I don't think either of them did it there, and it just fixed itself randomly, so there you go. I thought that was interesting. It's probably not. I'm going to stop talking about it. For the first time in the series, since the double kickoff goal, Jessie has a lead, but Bluey's right back in it. And it's just the story of the series. Jessie completely unable to deal with Bluey's splendid shot selection and placement. That's just very, very good shooting by Bluey. Makes it very difficult for Jessie to know what he's going to do, as Jessie isn't sure if Bluey's going to continue the ball carry or maybe go for a flick to the near post, which is pretty common. Jessie again trying to sit on Bluey, but Bluey bumps him out the way as he lands, and he's now looking for the quick transition into offense. Jessie's left the net open. Bluey misses it though. Huge misplay by Jessie there to just leave the net wide open for Bluey. Bluey again just having such great awareness of Jessie's potential bump plays and demo plays. He's showing up today really more than anything just to show us that this wasn't a fluke that he beat Alpha. And that is actually just too good by Jessie. He's probably thinking to himself, if I can't bump Bluey out of the game, I'm just going to sit on him and trip him up and keep him away from the ball to let it roll in. Again, I'm going to catch up with alerts after this show match is over, by the way. I wouldn't mind seeing Jessie take more shots. I'm not going to lie. I would not mind. Of course, I'm a huge fan of his demo-heavy playstyle. It's very exciting to watch players go for air dribble bumps and demos in 1v1. And it's, you know, just as exciting to watch a player leave the ball behind and then try to go for the bump play. There's another one, Bluey! Again, just as we're talking about it, leaves the ball and takes Jessie out. This guy, look at this placement by Bluey. Gets the ball on target at speed, end-to-end air dribble, then he dips at the last second straight into Jessie. Yeah, greasy it is. It's Corona Extra. Some fat. How you doing, my man? It's been a while. Ranked is broken to at the end of every game. It shows every... Yeah, I know. There's a lot of bugs right now, but Psionics are aware of them, and they say that they're working on it. I'm sure they are, night and day. A reminder again, if Jessie doesn't win this game and the next two, then Bluey will win the series. And again, Bluey's recoveries are outrageously good. Save a bottle for you. Greasy, hop on the plane, mate. Hop on the plane. Wave dash into the long shot by Bluey. Jessie not able to read or respect the speed of his opponent. He's going for a pinch. No boost though. Means he doesn't make contact. And now Jessie has a huge opportunity. He must score this goal, or he's going to be so tilted here. And he will score it. Yeah, there's going to be a tournament after this, Dally. We're going to do a tournament after this series. I hope that Jessie can get, you know, something. He showed us last game that he was able to weather the storm. He's able to calm down, or, you know, calm himself after getting smashed in game one. He's able to sort out his defense a little bit, break up Bluey's momentum, stop Bluey from having success with literally every shot, because that's pretty much what happened in game one, is Bluey had success with every shot that he tried to take. Great confidence as well. You've got to give it to him. Bluey, for not being a 1 versus 1 main, and for never having been one, is showing phenomenal confidence in himself to make these shots work. That says a lot about him and his character. Jessie, oh my goodness, what a mind game in the near post. He slow rolled it at the back post to follow up on the mind game. That's a huge mind game by Jessie. He did not need to do that. He could have gone for a 50-50 and almost guaranteed a goal. But it's little things like this that are really helping Jessie get back into the game. He did that when he was behind in game 2 and equalized shortly thereafter. Can he stay 1 goal ahead or 2 goals ahead? Make it 3 goals ahead. I'm thinking to myself, surely Bluey's going to score a couple more goals before the series is over, but that is a very, very dangerous challenge by Bluey. I do not like that at all. I don't mind him moving into Jessie's corner to challenge or to contest the ball or look for a demo, but I don't like him dodging in that position. It's such a slow recovery. Both players again. Okay, now we're back onto ball camera. I honestly have no idea how this glitch works. Very clean entry to the reverse 45-degree flick by Bluey. Doesn't take him long to wind that one up. I have to point that out. Oh my goodness, Rebel Pupper. I said I was going to wait till the end of the series to do alerts, but thanks for the tier 3 sub. Yeah, another one. You guys are insane. I might have time for a couple of tier 3 replay analysis at the end of this stream. If not, then don't worry, I'm making a list of everybody who tier 3 subs. So I'm putting your name in there right now, actually, because I always forget. So thank you so much, man. It's not mandatory, but all my tier 3 subs are allowed to send me one replay of any of their Rocket League games on Discord. And I will do a live analysis on stream. Not on YouTube, but on stream. So that is no doubt going to happen sooner. Or if not sooner, then definitely later. Bluey's coming back here, guys. I'm starting to get worried for Jessie. He needs to stop Bluey's in his tracks. Every time that Bluey is stepping forward into Jessie's half, getting close to Jessie's box, Jessie just does not look comfortable. And how comfortable has Bluey been with defending Jessie's air dribble bumps? You know, well done by Jessie there, recovering fast enough not to concede a counter-attack goal. But he must be a little bit annoyed at himself and annoyed at Bluey that none of his air dribble bumps are working today. A couple of successful mind games, a couple of successful just straight up bump and demo goals, but no air dribble demo goals. And that's what Jessie is usually known for. He's missed this flick, and not only that, but Bluey has stepped in and he's starting the counter-attack straight away. Well done, Jessie, this time respecting the long shot as it came at speed. He's missed the open net, though, albeit off the wall. You do expect Jessie to be scoring that, and he's given Bluey the inside lane. That's going to roll in with the countdown timer started. Jessie steps over the mark. He tried to do a little bit too much there. He wanted the boost. He wanted the ball. He wanted to challenge Bluey. Pick two, Jessie. You can't have all three. You can't have all three. But can he have game 3 if he keeps this ball in the air? There's a chance. It is up. Jessie puts it in. And he will get game 3. What a 50-50 to set up the 0-second ball carry. And Jessie has done it. Well played to avoid the tilt. Well, no doubt the tilt was building up there. When Bluey came back from 6-3 down to equalize, Jessie must be thinking, this just isn't my day. But it turns out it is definitely his day for game 3. What a finish. Yeah, you guys, I saw somebody say bad script. It's a great script. We don't have bad scripts here. Only good scripts. I saw somebody asking earlier, is that camera glitch a player camera glitch as well? The answer is no, it is not. Whenever we're stuck in fixed camera, or we're stuck in ball camera, that's not something the players have to go through. That's just a spectator thing, so don't worry, it's not impacting the gameplay at all. It's just making it a bit harder for me to keep up with what's happening. Diag, thanks for the 100 bits. I'll probably thank you again after save your Corona. I've got a couple in the fridge, so first come, first served. Right, Bluey, I'll tell Bluey to fix his camera. Yeah, actually, it might fix itself. It's been fixing itself. No, I'm just not going to tell him. Maybe it'll fix itself. We're still on Jessie until then, who's looking to start the comeback. The aggregate score for this show match is incredibly one-sided, but that doesn't matter because Bluey could still lose this.
Don't Unicorn IT. Click on the subscribe button above the stream.
Click on the subscribe button. Don't smash it. Click on it.
Sub available. Just check. Just give it a little gander. If it's your first time, you have a free month trial of Twitch Prime. Also,
Brian, that is actually super interesting that you mentioned that. I've never heard of that before. Twitch Prime. Free month. So you're telling me if I've never used Twitch Prime before, I can get 1 month for free? I can subscribe to my favorite streamer, Jessie, for free. I can get all of the Twitch Prime emotes and all of the additional colors for my name and chat and that really cool blue box with the white crown in it next to my name and chat for free. Brian, thank you so much for making me aware of that. Incredible deal. Oh my goodness, there we go. There. Thanks to the Twitch Prime subs, Brian. Appreciate that. Wow, what a cool product. I love Twitch Prime. That's awesome. Jessie is really doing a great job here. I've got to say, I asked him to slow down the play. Well, I didn't, actually ask him. But I said, when Bluey was playing so well earlier on in this series, and he's just playing at 1,000,000 miles an hour, beating Jessie to every ball, and beating Jessie to all the recoveries. I asked for Jessie. I said, you need to, I'm thinking he needs to slow down the play. He needs to try and bring Bluey forward towards him. Because that's going to make Bluey a little bit less comfortable. Of course, it's not going to guarantee that he's going to come out on top in every 50-50 and in every close to the ball situation. But I think it will be advantageous to him, because he's got excellent 50-50 mechanics. Very good awareness of when to mind game his opponent. For the time being, though, Bluey has got back into another game by doing almost nothing. This is just a huge misplay by Jessie. He panics when he realized that he'd not controlled the ball as well as he wanted to. He panicked and passed it into a strikeable spot. It's a Diamond Champ tournament. We're going to do it after this. After the show match. But we've got a long way to go. I think that this is... I can smell a game 5, not going to lie. And that's not just because Jessie's winning this. I was so amazed by how hot Bluey came out of the blocks in game 1. That I didn't expect him to be able to keep that up. You know, he managed to stay at that level for longer than I expected. And that's no disrespect to Bluey. That's just, you know, me saying, or trying to illustrate how well he was playing. How impressive he was in that earlier game. How do you join said tourney? Just stick around. We'll talk about that after. And again, I'm so far behind in alerts. I'm going to catch up on all you guys after. If you're not here after this show match is over, then I thank you so much for subbing or donating or cheering. Whatever it is, I appreciate that. And I will give you shout-outs after this show match is over. Good shot by Bluey. Even though Bluey has been making very, very impressive shots. Look at the air roll there. You can see him dipping away from that ball to get additional power. Even though he's been doing that all series long, it still catches Jessie off guard. And I don't say that to diminish Jessie's decision making or positioning at all. I just say that to highlight how well Bluey's playing. Look at these shots. The efficiency on the turnaround and the placement of the power, it's there every single time. And again, Jessie has been tied up. Bluey is just a stone cold killer today. Refuses to be put down by more than a goal. He was actually down by 3 in game 2, or in game 3 rather. Before he started fighting back, Jessie has to be careful. Bluey again had him beat with the near post shot. Will it be Jessie who's beaten Bluey? Near post to the rescue again, but Jessie comes in for the rebound. Confident stuff by Jessie to move in for the rebound here. He's got to be thinking, is this going to hit the inside of the post and bounce to the left? It in fact did. Good read by Jessie. That did bounce to the left on the inside of the post. Not an easy rebound to secure, especially in a 1v1 when everything's tied up. Bluey looking to sweep away and seal the boost as he's realized he's won the kickoff a little bit too hard to follow up with a volley. Good ball pressure by Jessie, sticking around even though he did not have boost to help him do so. That's a very heavy touch by Bluey, but he makes the most of it with the demolish. Jessie spawned right in front of Bluey. Can Bluey work the ball in with superior 50-50s? Use this slight boost advantage that he has. He's left the back corner boost because he knows Jessie has to pressure this ball to stop him from just shooting every single shot top shelf, and Jessie does stop him. If Jessie had gone for boost there, Bluey was no doubt putting it in, but he put it in this time. And again, Jessie is just at a standstill. He is just at a complete loss for what to do, because it doesn't matter where he puts himself, it doesn't matter how much he pressures the ball, Bluey still finds a way to get the ball past him. Saw there on the replay, Jessie was fully expecting Bluey to back off and give him the ball in the back corner. But we all know better than that. Bluey is very comfortable flying up and attacking the ball from pretty much any angle. Slows it into a bounce dribble. There's the flick. Jessie is taking out the game, and Bluey has the lead. 6-5 in game 4. We've got to give a shout out to Farah, by the way, because Bluey told me some months ago now that Farah told him he should practice 1v1s to get better at tackling and dribbling and just shooting and stuff like that. My goodness, it looks like it's worked out wonderfully, because Bluey is good at all 3 of those things. Definitely far better than he should be, given how much he focuses on 3v3, rightfully so. 2 kickoff goals for Jessie just as the series started, so it is continuing to be. And that's not luck, that's just Bluey's inconsistency with the mechanic. He's sticking around with the ball here. 25 boost. Wall shot on target though. And again, Jessie gets taken out of the game by a quicker player. Just not enough reaction time gets beaten to the punch, and we have got a 7-all game. An incredibly high-scoring affair once again. Both these guys have had great offense. Of course, Bluey had great offense in game 1. They both had great offense since game 1. But Jessie, his offense has let him down here. Not only missing his first shot by a long way, but also going up for an extremely risky rebound. Surely he should know that Bluey is more than capable of intercepting that ball as it ricochets off the near post. Just over a minute in this. Jessie was in this exact situation not too long ago, and he countered it with double kickoff goal. This time, a bad recovery off the inside of the post. Jessie tried to jump, but his front wheels weren't on the wall. That turned his jump into a flip. Gets away with it this time, and he really gets away with it as Bluey misses the ball, giving Jessie an opening. Definitely the shakiest game that Bluey's had so far. He should never miss this in a million years. Jessie exerting zero ball pressure. Jessie with no boost, but it's Bluey who makes the mistake, letting Jessie back into the game for free. 17 boosts and a dream for Jessie. A dream which will fail to come to fruition for the time being, but he still has the ball in Bluey's danger area. Bluey thought about going for boost. He might have taken himself too far away by doing so. What did Bluey do on the respawn here? I need to see this again. Oh no, he did make a pretty fast turn. It's just the pre-jump wasn't on point, and Bluey is now down. This has been a completely back and forth 1v1 ever since Bluey took the 1-goal lead. Just minutes ago, Jessie's shot nowhere near powerful enough, and he's left another opening. Can Bluey find the target? Doesn't matter because Jessie is there. Second try for Bluey. Jessie's there again. Good speed by the Dutchman, matching one of the fastest players in the world, blow for blow there. He just needs to hold on for another 10 seconds, and we are going to go to a game 5. It's been the scrappiest game of the entire series, but a game which Jessie currently has the lead in. And how about that to finish it off? Jessie gets the outplay off the wall, and we are going to a game 5, guys. Jessie somehow able to get enough elevation on that ball to take it over the top of the incoming Bluey, who I have to say has thrown this one away. What a miss to give Jessie the open net when Bluey had all the boost, Bluey had all the time, and Jessie had none of these things. It was actually Bluey who panicked, flew past the ball, left his net wide open. That's really a 2-goal miss, because in that position he should be the favourite to score. And it wasn't the only time that Bluey stepped a little bit too far over the line this game. Jessie, he's got a lot of easy goals here, a lot of good goals, but a lot of easy goals. And here, the crowd here at Manfield are just loving the. Wait, why does it say Series 02? What is this? What? Why does it say Series 02? Has this been wrong every single time? What? Psionics, I found another bug, by the way, just so they know. Just so they know. 02. Why are you all spamming 1? I don't know what happened in chat. They changed colors? I thought you couldn't change. Nah, Bluey's been orange every single game. If you start off a series with a series score, yeah, it is wrong. Jessie's apparently winning 2-0. We all know that's not true. Oh well. It is 2-all. This is the last game. For once, it doesn't start off with a freebie on the kickoff. Bluey's in an awkward spot here. He's no doubt using ball cam to help him out with that clear. Either that or he's had the most ridiculous read I've ever seen. That's not even an exaggeration. Jessie might be looking for the air dribble bump here. He's flying in front of the ball, protecting it, but he saves it himself. Good job by Bluey to bump Jessie into the play there. Again, Jessie looking for a demo into Bluey at the near post. Does not find it though. First goal in this game 5 should be a big deal. You would usually expect it to be, but with how back and forth the end of game 4 was, I'm not sure if it really means that much. It usually does. In Rocket League 3v3 especially, the first goal is such a huge deal. So important. Good pull shot by Bluey. Pull shotting Jessie into a save there, forcing him to miss the shot. A little bit risky to just leave the ball and go for the boost, but he's done well. He has a wide open net. Can he find it? Surely Bluey's going to take a lead. Oh my goodness, he's cut it close, but he does get the 1-0 lead here. That was a really good realization by Bluey. He noticed that Jessie was stepping in repeatedly to challenge the ball. And what does he do to counter that? takes a light touch and flicks it without even having to pay attention to where Jessie is. He just flicks it. The downside would be Jessie backs off and maybe catches the ball in his own half. The upside is he gets a goal, so I definitely like that play by Bluey. Kick-off goal for Jessie will counter. Surely he's not going to get 2 in a row here. Bluey flying in from this side says no thank you. Jessie again looking for the ball pressure. Not much boost to his name for large parts of the series. I believe he's missed an open net. Second time this game that he's not been very on point with his shooting. Make it 3. The only goal he did score was close to being a miss. Jessie also looking a bit shaky mechanically, and they must be nervous. The 4 games that have happened before this one no longer matter. The crushing game 1 defeat that Jessie had to go through is just a distant memory at this point, and he's done well to secure every single boost on this side of the field, leaving Bluey in a disadvantageous spot. But can Jessie make anything of it? The flick is the best one that he's had all series, and what a time to dip into his shot selection and pull that one out of the bag. Ridiculous power on the reverse 45-degree flick. That's something that Bluey's been doing so much better than Jessie this series, but now in game 5, when it matters most, Jessie's shooting is more accurate than Bluey's, who has misfired again, and Jessie surely can find it. No, he's double jumped! The half flip by Bluey's gonna get a goal. Oh my goodness, and he missed it! You've got to be kidding me, what is happening? Jessie double jumps over the ball. Bluey misses a wide open net, and now Jessie spawned underneath the ball, and he can actually save this from going in. Incredible stuff in game 5 here. Jessie booms at his own back wall. What is this? Surely he's not going to rebound it in. Okay, he does remember which way he's scoring, thank goodness. But the mind game by Bluey. Finally he ties the game. This has been a deteriorating series for Bluey, for lack of a better word. He started off at a 12-2 with a 12-2 victory, I think. And to go from that to missing multiple open nets must be pretty heartbreaking. But I'll tell you what's just as heartbreaking is booming your opponent's crossbar off a kickoff and gifting them a goal. Oh no, Jessie, what is going on? He's scored himself, but not the ball. And unfortunately in Rocket League, you usually lose goals when you score yourself. 3-2 to Bluey. One of Jessie's goals coming by way of a kickoff. One of Bluey's goals coming by way of Jessie missing really badly from a kickoff. But still, just one goal separates these two players. Jessie does win the race to the boost in the back corner. And he did score earlier from this exact same position. It's just going to be a rinse and repeat.
Just used Twitch Prime.
How about that?
I browsing channels and chose yours. I wasn't even here close to choosing anyone else. I rarely watch anyone else in
man,
Rocket
Brian's
League.
just so nice to me today.
Your knowledge of the game is so big. You
I
know
like that
so
big.
Much. You have big nose.
Thank you, Brian. What a series we are seeing here. Jessie misses so many flicks in games 1, 2, 3, and 4 combined. And then in game 5 is when he elevates to the next level. And it just looked like a replay of his first goal of the game, or was his second goal of the game, I think it was. Same position, almost the same execution, same result. And we are all tied up almost completely in the series. The only difference being that Jessie has the possession. Can he do anything with it? That's not the best first touch. And he's going to have to settle for a boost steal. Still though, Jessie in control, and he has been for large parts of this series. Gets Bluey to the same spot yet again. This time he's looking for the bump, and he finds it! The shot that's evaded him all series is going to come to save him when he needs it most. And Jessie's watching the replay to get Bluey back for watching his replay of scoring that exact same shot in game 2. Jessie is somehow coming back here after getting crushed in game 1. He's managed to put that behind him, and he's turned this into an incredibly close series, but Jessie's passed it to Bluey. What is this? Just when I'm crediting him for being so solid mentally and fixing all his mistakes, he's got one of the worst touches of his life. Centers the ball for the equalizer. It's tied up again. And the game is once again on a knife edge. Bluey in control. Leaves the ball for the boost, but he's going to be able to turn around and take it. Hook shot from distance hits the post. Jessie way off target with his own shot, but he knows the boost is coming back. What a battle here. And it's still not over. Regulation time is still there for Jessie, and he's going to put it in to give himself the 1-goal lead. Bluey gets it demolished, but that is all he's going to get from this position. The man who found success almost every time he jumped off the wall and every time he jumped off the ceiling in Game 1 has been punished for doing just that in Game 5. And now he needs to score before the end of the countdown or keep the ball up. He is doing both right now, but Jessie looks like he's got the save. Bluey on the rebound, puts a shot on target. You've got to be kidding me. As we get stuck in forced fixed camera. We should have known that it was on target. Bluey with the air roll rebound, 5-all. With 1 second left, surely we're going to overtime. Surely this isn't going to end. You've got to be kidding me. Bluey takes it with 1 second left. That is unbelievable. Oh my goodness. That is one of the most ridiculous series I've ever seen. Should have been 3-0, says Bluey, but that is a meme, just to let you guys know who don't follow Squishy on Twitter. That's a meme. Wow. Both of these guys deserve the utmost of praise for one of the most entertaining series I have ever seen. There were great plays. There were terrible plays. And when all is said and done, Bluey steals the series in regulation time. Wow. Wow. And you know, I talked about Jessie being a streamer these days on Twitch. Bluey is also a streamer on Twitch. I think Bluey also is. They probably both have YouTube channels. But anyway, check them both out on Twitch and YouTube. Especially, well, mostly Twitch these days is where you'll find both of them. Much love. They're both great friends of mine. What a series. I was worried when Jessie lost that Game 1 so as badly as that. I'm going to save this. Wow. That is ridiculous. I'm saving that replay. Jessie, that is crushing, man. You could have just gone for overtime, but you went for the kickoff goal, and then Bluey scored the kickoff goal. Wow. That's got to be one of the most intense series I've ever seen in Rocket League, full stop. Like, the back and forth. There were so many changes of momentum and mind games and bump goals and just absolute fails in the last game. The last game, I think this series got like messier and messier the further on it went. It started off with Bluey playing like one of the best 1v1 performances I've ever seen. And then Game 2 was, you know, great adaptation by Jessie. Game 3, just a solid, really close game. Jessie takes it. Game 4, Jessie takes it again. Messy game, I'd say, though. And then Game 5, what on earth just happened? What was that? I have no words. Oh my goodness, I have no words. It's ridiculous stuff.